Salakia about that. I had made a few adjustments about my video recording. But back to what I was saying, as I bring it out again, Jeremiah 10 and 2, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the sign of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So, you know, follow your culture, your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in your culture. I mean, at least try to find out who you are, as an Israelite, as a Hebrew Israelite that makes up the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the ones that be like unto the speckled bird as well too. Try not to get caught up learning the ways of these other Gentile nations, the other nations, you know, because they don't want to be around you. When you set apart and holy in your own neighborhoods, they don't want to be around you like that. Only time sometimes they want to be around you is, for you to entertain them. It's not the other way around. They want to be entertained by you with the sports and dancing and the music and all that. Because you are the salt of the earth, as the scripture says. Rough paraphrase, but it's a beautiful thing and humbling thing to get back to your culture, knowing who you are and what your purpose is of being an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite, from the selected tribes that the Most High set up, a righteous, holy nation, a royal priesthood, an understanding culture, a righteous culture, that you can learn something new that you never learned before. Because these other nations ain't gonna teach you to who you are. They gonna want you to follow their customs, be a part of their society, or they try to rule over you. You know, so it's best bet to come back home, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High and His Son Yahweh and Yahweh Shai set up. While you still have time, come back to your heritage, to your clothes, the customs, the food you eat, the dietary laws, all the righteous things that the Most High set up for you to be His holy people. The Most High and His Son only chose you to be the light of the world. You know, you show forth His praise to Him. So Israel, come back to your heritage, come back home, come back to being who you are. Wake up the dry bones. In the book of Ezekiel, it's talking about you. Wake up the valley of the dry bones, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Most High and His Son trying to wake you up. And a man that's out there on the highways and byways trying to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel is really talking about you. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. As I said again, you make up the 12 tribes of Israel. So it's a blessing to have an opportunity and a chance, while you still have it, to come back to your heritage. Learn the law, statutes, and commandments. Get back into these scriptures while you still have a chance. And I'm going to bring it out for the very last time. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed in the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So, come back to your heritage with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Come back to your holy heritage that the Most High set up for you, and you and only for your people. So with that, hope that was edifying. To that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and double honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Double honors to the elders, apostle, great millstone, preaching the word, true and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim that scattered through the four corners of the earth, preaching the word, true and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled birds, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the daughters of Zion that's truly and sincerely hearkening unto this word. And with that, I'll say shalom.